Welcome. I have a class for you today that's going to help relieve tension and tightness out of your shoulders, your neck, and your spine. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin by stretching out our necks. Tilt your head to the right, dropping your ear to your shoulder, and rolling your left shoulder around, back, and down. Circling it out, keeping your head dropped over towards your right ear. Reverse the circle, go back to front now 3 times. Here's our last one. And sit back up. Other side, drop your ear over to the left and roll the right shoulder around and back. Reverse, go back to front 3 times. That's number 2. Here's our last one. And sit yourself back up. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder again. Chin goes down to chest, left ear to left shoulder, and then up around. So you do a complete circle, rolling your head nice and slow all the way around. Try to relax your shoulders. One last time, roll it around. Your chin will end down to your chest. Reverse your circle, rolling it the other way, back and around, and chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Lift your head, left ear to left shoulder, chin to your chest. And roll it one more time around the back and forward to the front. Lift the head back up and look to the ceiling, and then chin drops to chest, look down. Inhale, lift chin to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift chin to the ceiling. Exhale, pull your chin to your chest. And back chin parallel to the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Send the chest forward. Let's do that again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Try to pull your elbows back towards each other. And release it down. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Come onto your fingertips and stretch your right hand out. Your left hand will come over by your ear, and you'll gently use the weight of your hand to help stretch deeper into the side of your neck. The more you can reach out the opposite hand, the more you'll feel that through the side of your neck. Turn your chin down to your armpit, almost like you're smelling your armpit. And then your hand is going to move to the crown of your head, and you'll just use your hand to tuck your chin in a little bit more, stretching a different section of your neck. Keep letting that chin come down to your chest. And release the hand. Roll your head over to the right side. And all the way around and back, ending chin to chest. Lift the head up, and let's do the other side. Drop the ear to the right shoulder. Reach the left hand out onto the fingertips. Your right hand goes over your head towards your ear, and gently use the weight of the hand to help deepen your stretch. Left arm's reaching out away from your body. Turn the chin down towards the chest, almost like you're smelling the armpit, and then move your hand to the crown of your head, tucking the chin in even more. Hold it there, stretching out. Release. Drop your chin down to your chest, roll your head in one big circle all the way around, nice and slow. End with the chin to the chest and lift your head back up. Roll your shoulders around, back and down, working out any knots or tightness you might have. Roll, roll, roll those shoulders. Reverse, roll back to front, squeezing the shoulders up to your ears as you come forward, and then relax them down. Roll back, around, and down. Sit up tall. Reach forward. to come into an all fours position and then sit back over your heels. Your hands will go behind your head, interlacing your fingers, elbows open wide. Inhale, expand the chest, look to the ceiling. Exhale, elbows pull in and you tuck your chin and round your back. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round. Try to move from the rib cage, isolating that upper back. And down. Inhale, open and stretch. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Elbows wide, drop over to the left, just like you're trying to put the left elbow down on the floor and reach your right elbow up to the ceiling. Come back up, switch sides, right elbow down, left elbow up. Side stretch. Lift back up. Same thing, but release your left arm down to the floor. Keep your right elbow reaching up towards the ceiling. Try to stack your shoulders on top, back to center. Hands behind the head. Drop the right hand down, left elbow up to ceilings. Fold to the side. Lift yourself back up. Both hands behind the head. Again, inhale, arch, lift up. Exhale, elbows in, chin in, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, open your elbows wide. Exhale, pull your elbows together and chin down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Back to center. Drop to the left again. Release the left hand. Elbow up, and now straighten your top arm, reaching it up, and make little circles going in one direction. It doesn't matter which way you go. Circling it out like your arm is hanging from the ceiling and your body's just hanging off your arm. Switch the direction, go the other way with your circle. And come back to center, lift yourself up. Both hands behind the head again, fold over to the right. Release your right hand and stretch your left hand up to the ceiling, falling over. Now draw those little circles on the ceiling. Try to get your arm really straight. Change direction, circle the opposite way. Back to center, lift yourself up. Both hands behind your head. One more, inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round and curl. So this is like a cat and cow, but we're adding the arms to help try to open up through our chest even more. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, curl, round it out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Back to center. Release the hands down onto the mat and shift yourself forward into an all fours position or a tabletop. Press up through your shoulder blades, protracting the shoulder blades. Walk your right hand forward and roll onto the pinky side of your hand. Pull your ribs closed, release your upper body down, and turn your head to look to the left. We don't want to arch the back here. We're really trying to close the ribs off and stretch the shoulder on your right side. Lift back up, slide your right hand in, protract one more time. Left hand forward to the pinky side of the hand and then press the chest down. Trying not to release and let your lower back kind of sway. You're trying to keep your back flat by pulling the rib cage closed and causing the shoulder to open. And it also gets into your traps a little bit and stretches those out. Lift back up to your tabletop. Walk both your hands forward. Move into a puppy pose, dropping the chest down towards the floor and then rounding and rolling yourself back up. So you do not have to go into a full puppy touching the floor right now. We're just rolling out our spine. Send the chest down, the tailbone back, looking up with your head and then curling everything in as you roll yourself up. Push the chest back, send the hips high. Roll the spine all the way back up. Press back, hips go back, chest goes down. And then tuck the tailbone, roll up. This time press your chest down, not all the way to the mat, but towards the mat. Let your tailbone hang up. Now you can sway your back and rock your weight right and left, letting your rib cage sway side to side. And you're releasing the back and then pulling the rib cage closed as you go side to side. Now into a full puppy pose, dropping the chest down, trying to get onto the chin and lifting the head up. If your chest doesn't touch the floor yet, that's totally fine. Just hold it there, really thinking about sending your head and tailbone together or towards each other on the back side and trying to press your chest down onto the mat. Extend the arms as straight as possible in front of you. To move out of this, make sure you engage your belly, tuck your tailbone, and roll up through your back. Walk your hands back underneath you. Let's cat and cow. Inhale up to cow. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale, arch, head and tail, reach back towards each other. Exhale, they pull underneath you. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Really trying to work the whole spine here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curl to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine. And start to shift your hips over to the right, to the back, and around to the left. So you're doing a big circle with your hips. You don't have to sit all the way over your heels. Just circle those hips side, back, side, and center. Switch. Start to the left and then circle to the right. Hips shift left, back, side, and center. One more time. Circle left all the way around. Come back to your neutral position. Cross your right leg over your left so your knees are like stacked almost in front of each other. And then you'll rock your weight forward and backward. Again, you don't have to sit all the way down. Just moving those hips a little, finding that stretch through the spine as you go back and forward, shifting your weight. Come back to center, uncross. We'll do the other leg. Left leg goes to the front, crosses over, knees are front and back of each other, and start that rocking forward and backward, shifting it out. Good. This is a really gentle class. If you have some pain when you wake up in the morning in your back, this is a good class to take. Or maybe if you've just been sitting a long time, maybe at work, uncross your legs and make your way to a child's pose, sinking your hips over your heels. If you can, sit all the way on the heels. Reach your arms forward as straight as you can and lay your forehead down on the mat. This is a great release for the lower back. Try to relax the hip flexors on the front side so that you can sink down. The wider your knees are, the easier it will be to sink down. Walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Lay your head back down. You'll feel this stretch through the left side now. Again, keep reaching your arms straight as possible and over to the right. Nice big deep breaths to help your body relax in this child's pose. Lift your head, walk your hands over to the left. Release your head down to the mat and stretch out the right side of your body. Don't forget to do your big full breaths, even inhales, even exhales. Walk your hands back to the middle. This time come up onto your fingertips, stretching the arms, and try to press your chest and your armpits down towards the mat, actively using the arms. Stretching out your shoulders. Keep trying to relax your hip flexors. And practice, always practice your breathing. Lift your head, plant your hands, roll up through your spine to a tabletop position. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling, taking a twist, and then thread your right arm under your left to lay the side of your head down, finding rotation through the spine. Your hips stay high, and just lay the head down and enjoy that spiral through your back. Come back up onto all fours, other side, left arm lifts to the ceiling, twist. Thread the left arm under the right, lay your left side of your face down on the mat. Hold it there. Lift yourself back onto all fours, tabletop. Slide your right leg forward to a pigeon pose and just rock your hips side to side. We're not going to go into any super deep pigeon pose here. Just rock side to side. Bend your back leg and twist towards your back leg, looking back over your left shoulder. Little twist. Back to your pigeon pose and then push into your hands to come up. Other leg, left leg slides forward and then rock your hips side to side in your pigeon pose. Trying to just release out your hips. Bend your right leg and twist to look back over your right shoulder. Little rotation, nothing too intense. Back to pigeon, push back onto hands and knees. And then however you need to, make your way into a butterfly position with the soles of your feet together. Open your hips. You can rock side to side to help release those out. Sit up nice and tall, stretching through the spine, holding on to your ankles. Just practice releasing your breath, allowing the hips to open but the back to lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Now you can cross your legs comfortably underneath you. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, touch the palms together, drop them right down to the heart. And I hope your body feels relaxed and released. And I will see you again on our next video. Thank you for joining me.